Good evening, cadets, or actually good midnight because it's close to midnight. This is Lance from Cinematic Galaxy here, and I am bringing you my reaction to the Snowman trailer, which debuted about a week ago. I'm a little late to this, but yes, I've decided to do a reaction to it. I believe I saw this in front of Dunkirk, but my friend I saw the movie with was talking. I didn't really focus on the trailer much, and plus I don't really remember it that well. What I do know about it is that it involves, I think, a serial killer as opposed to an enchanted snowman. I'm not sure how much better that will be for me as far as me being brave or me being scared to watch this, but that's one thing I've noticed. The other thing I know is that it stars Michael Fassbender and Rebecca Ferguson, two of my favorite actors working today. Fassbender can really do no wrong. So great as Magneto in the X-Men films, and Rebecca Ferguson. All I've seen her in is MI5, the fifth Mission Impossible film. She was the best part of that movie. Just a fantastic character. Definitely one of the more iconic female action heroes I've ever seen. So I'm excited to see. Well, I don't know if I'm seeing the movie, but she's probably going to be really good in it. So without further ado, I'm about to watch the Snowman trailer, and I can't scream because everyone's asleep. So if I get scared, I'm just gonna have to muffle it. In three, two, one, now. Universal. Ooh. She shouldn't be by herself, I think. Oh, it's a book.
Vanished last night.
Didn't know it was a book.
We just
Wonder
found
who
the
it's
body.
by.
Prince. And the head
This is so I don't scream.
is missing. He calls himself the Snowman Killer. He's completely insane.
Becca Ferguson is gorgeous, I must say.
I'm thinking that he's going after women that he disapproves of.
She looks younger in this too. Younger than
The only
MI5.
thing we know for sure is that he's playing games with us.
We need a way to lure him out.
Oh, she is gorgeous. Wow.
Be careful. We don't know what we're dealing with. He's been watching us the whole time. Building snowmen, cutting things up into little pieces. He's taunting us. If we don't find him, this is never going to stop.
Another missing woman.
There's something we're not seeing.
What matters most is that we celebrate the way this has brought us together.
Anyone can see that he's trying to hide something.
You can't force the pieces to fit.
You could have saved them.
No?
Gave you all the clues.
All right. So that's yeah. So Jack Washburn, who was the one who got me started doing these horror trailer reactions, she did tell me beforehand that this might not freak me out as much as the trailers for It or Annabelle 2. Oof. Annabelle 2, oh my goodness. But yeah, she did say this probably wouldn't freak me out as much because it's not like a supernatural horror thriller or horror film. This definitely, I mean, it definitely, I think, is horror, but it's also more of a thriller, mystery, psychological thing, which is a little bit more up my alley. So, if asking if I will see the Snowman, I actually might. I actually might. To be honest, because first of all, I love Michael Fassbender. I love Rebecca Ferguson. My word, like, I mean, I don't have any issues seeing her on screen for 2 hours or however long that is. So that could prompt me to go see this film. The story is interesting, even though it's very disturbing. I mean, and I don't like to watch stuff like this all the time. I did watch a lot of Law and Order SVU back in the day, so I mean, this could be like an extended episode of that that maybe is a little more horrific. Or maybe that's not what it is. Maybe it's something completely different. I will say the way this movie is shot is incredible. And I guess I could have said the same for It and Annabelle too, but I've never seen those movies. But I might actually see this. Yeah, it definitely is disturbing. And the whole thing about women being abducted and killed and cut up is very disturbing. And it's something that unfortunately does happen. So it's frightening. I mean, as someone who obviously, I mean, I have female friends, I have female family members. Uh, you definitely don't want to think about anything like this happening to them. So therein lies the horror element of this story. It's something that could happen. It's more grounded in reality, so it's still probably pretty terrifying. But anyway, guys, that's my brief reaction. Not quite as colorful as my last two. This is Lance from Cinematic Galaxy, signing off.